it's Jennifer with Jennifer at Home, and I'm so glad you're here today to join me for this question and answer video. I have had some comments asking me to do a question and answer video. I'm not always very comfortable talking about myself because I would always rather hear about other people. I already know about everything going on with myself and everything I like, so I really don't ever see a point in talking about it. But here goes. Let me take these questions and answer them the best I can. The first one is about my family. My husband Alan and I have been married over 30 years. We've been together for quite some time, and we have 2 kids. And our daughter lives in Arizona, and she's a newlywed, recently married, and our son lives in Texas. The first question is, what is my favorite household chore? Well, this is not the favorite chore of many people I know. However, I absolutely love laundry. Laundry is my favorite chore, and I always feel such an accomplishment when it's all done, and I even love to iron. I know that's not a popular choice, but that's my favorite chore, and that's what I really like to do. The next one, what is my favorite Goodwill or consignment shop find? Well, let me show you. I don't go to the Goodwill or consignment shops very often. I probably would if the ones in my area were much nicer. However, we don't really have that many, and the ones we do have really don't have things worth bringing home. I would be better off to use coupons and go to a department store and find things there. And that's what I do. Let me show you what I got. I actually bought this when I was traveling, and I went to Ohio to see my family, and I went to the Goodwill store where my mother lives. She has some really nice stores there for consignments, and I found this really great. It's a lemon juicer. Well, it could be used for juice for oranges or limes, but I use it all the time for when I'm making salsa or pico de gallo, or I use it for limes, and then I use it for lemons most all the time. So that's my favorite find, and it was on a discount, and I think it was about 56 cents. So that was a really great bargain, and that's my all-time favorite find from the consignment stores. What is my favorite activity to do with family and friends? Definitely game night. I absolutely love having game night and making food and snacks and getting the family around to play some games. And one of my favorite things to do is make up minute to win it games. So I love making up these fun games for our family and friends to play. They never know what they're going to play when they come over. For instance, one New Year's Eve, I made up games where we took little jelly beans and we had to see who could pick up the most and put them in a cup with chopsticks. We had chopsticks, and we had to see who could pick up the most and put them in the cup in the shortest amount of time. So that was one of the fun games. And then we also had cotton balls that we had to throw, and then our partner had to catch them in a little cone, and that was really great fun. So I've been known to make up my own games for game nights, and it is very entertaining. What is my favorite drink? My all-time favorite drink is water. I love water, and I don't mind drinking it all the time. And I sometimes put lemon in it or something like that, or a little flavoring packet, and that always gives it a little twist. And occasionally I'll drink some Diet Pepsi. So of all the sodas, that's what my husband was always drinking when we got married. So occasionally I'll have a little bit of that as well. My favorite holiday, I will definitely have to say Easter. Of course, Easter is when Jesus died on the cross and came back to save all of us and forgive us of our sins. So that was my number one choice for favorite holiday. However, I love Christmas as well, and of course that's Jesus' birthday. So how could I not love those 2 holidays the very most of all? What is my favorite type of exercise? Well, I usually love to go walking all the time. I love walking so much, and swimming is also one of my very, very favorite exercises. And I really like yoga. So those are 3 exercises I think if I had to choose between all of those, I would definitely say swimming. I absolutely love swimming. What TV shows do I like? I absolutely adore HGTV. That's always been my favorite for many, many years. I love all of the home shows, especially House Hunters. I am a huge fan of House Hunters, and I love to record it on my DVR so I can watch it anytime I want to. And then I also like to watch some of the holiday food specials on the Food Network. Those are always really good, and Alan and I love watching those together. And as far as other shows, if I like any reality shows, that was another question. I love to watch Married at First Sight. I record that and watch it as well. It's very interesting, and I never know what's going to happen on that show. And we have one more question left. The last question is, what is my favorite type of food to cook? Definitely Mexican. I love to cook Mexican food because half of the time I make up the recipes myself. You can add all the different things that you like, and it always seems to turn out really good, or at least edible. So that is my favorite type of food to mix. It's easy, it's fun, it's fast, and I can be so creative and put my own twist on every recipe. I really appreciate you joining me for this video. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to do so and click the bell, and I would be very happy if you also click the like button.